I guess today's going to be a 2-for-1. Somebody messaged me and said they want me to take my ball python out that's got spider in it. Now I'll say again, I didn't want anything with spider when I got it. It was a baby, and it is almost impossible sometimes to see it in babies. But this is the ball python that's got spider in him, and they want to see what the neurological issues that they can have. This guy corkscrews. He strikes, misses his food sometimes when he goes to strike it. We'll see if he'll come out. But if I flip him upside down, it is really hard for him to right himself. But he does eat good. He sheds great. You know, he does everything that he's supposed to do, you know, like a normal ball python, other than he does have the his mental issues. Let's get his head out and we'll see. And he's always been awesome, though. He's always been a good snake. He's never hissed or anything. And I'm just going to see, and I'm going to let him start going. Now, you see that? I don't have any of my other snakes that do that. Not like he's... I'm having a hard time showing him. See how he's wrapping himself? And he does this with no matter what when we have him out. He see how he's... See that? See how he's moving around? That's not normal. The rest of my ball pythons don't move like that. That's that spider in him corkscrewing like that. And see, right now he can't right himself. He has a really hard time righting himself when all the others can just flip over like nothing. See how he's moving around? See that? That's not normal. That's the spider. Somebody wanted me to show them what the spider gene looks like when they have issues. Well, this is one of them. And yes, if he wasn't doing everything that a normal ball python does as far as eating and shedding, and he has a normal life other than he acts like this when you have him out, you know. And you see him, how he's just moving around. That's not normal. You know, that's not normal ball python behavior. And that's why I didn't want anything with spider, and he wasn't supposed to have anything in him that with spider. And the breeder, once about a year after I got him, he started doing this after I had him a year. So, you know, and then I messaged her right off because we started seeing head wobbles too. And if he tries to hold his head still, his head will go right back and forth. But you see him? He looks like he's super stressed too, which he possibly might be. But, you know, he's still such a good snake. And like I said, I probably would euthanize him if he wasn't doing everything. You know, if he eats great. Look, see him putting him back. I got a friend coming by. Putting him back, he has a hard time righting himself. So, but I didn't want anything with spider in him. You know, but it's hard to tell when they're babies. You know, and this one had spider in it. So, and I didn't find out till later. You know, so, and he's the only one I've got that's got any spider in him. You know, and but I'll hang on to him because he does do everything that a normal snake does. He sheds good, he eats good, and so we'll keep him around, you know, as long as he keeps doing that. And he's acted the same for as long as I've had him now. He hasn't gotten any worse or any less. He's about the same. He hasn't really changed, you know. So, but I'm not into getting rid of animals because they got a little issue here or there. Now, if he wasn't eating and he wasn't doing, you know, what the other stuff that a normal ball python does, then yes, I would euthanize him probably. But I'll just love him with the quirks that he has. So anyway, this is my ball python, my one ball python that has spyder in him. And that's what spyder looks like in a ball python when they have issues. Not all of them have issues, but a lot of them in the very beginning when they first came out, a lot of them did have issues anyway. So there you go. Cheers, Heather.